still want to go out there and capture that title and retire a champion. Overall, I think I've had a good career and had quite a few wins and won a lot of titles, but there's definitely room for improvement. I mean, that's why I'm trying to learn new things. I mean, I haven't captured what I want to do yet in the sport, and if you think there's not room for improvement, that means you're done. I'm always trying to find ways to get myself better. Originally, I met Chuck Liddell. He was a fighter, but it was before he really blew up. I met him. I was out there wrestling in college, and he opened a little tiny gym, so I came in to check it out and just got hooked right away. A bunch of hungry people that really wanted to fight, and there was no money or fame back then, so everyone involved in the scene just really loved it, and it was really a tight community, and it's something I fell in love with. And when everyone was telling me to quit the sport and get a real job, I seen the success that he went through, and I'm like, well, maybe I can stick with this and turn it into a real career. I got more serious and started focusing. Use that as fuel, as motivation to train harder and to prove them wrong. I was, American style wrestler, and then Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. And the styles, they're similar, but there's differences. Jiu-Jitsu is more lax, and wrestling is more about trying to force things. So I kind of took the style, combined them, don't use the gi, kind of what I call the mix of the American wrestling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Just relentless, always attacking, always trying to break my opponent, and my number one style is to try to use submissions to finish the guy. I mean, there's a couple guys you could argue the point for, but without a doubt, I'm one of the best jiu-jitsu guys out there. I went through one of the bigger win streaks in the sport, 15 fights, 6 years, and it was just, I had a good streak. I was really motivated, hungry. Before I was in the UFC, didn't have the recognition. I was beating a lot of good guys, and it was a great feeling. You get a lot of confidence when you got that many wins, and it's something I'm trying to put back together. Won quite a few titles, the Shudo title, the Rumble on the Rock title, Lead XC title, then won the Strikeforce title, then switched to the UFC, and now I'm a contender there, hoping to get another title shot. Like any job, there's times when it's tiring, we don't feel like training, we don't want to go to the gym, we don't want to diet, all that, but overall I love what I do. I've been fighting for so long, and this is a huge part of my life right now, so this is, means quite a bit to me. Everything you do, you have to think the first thing is, how is this going to affect your fighting? Guys nowadays are just, they're dedicating their whole lives to this. You can't come in and train a little bit and expect to be a world champion. I think I've always loved the competition. It's a way to test myself and push myself. Love the training. It's just the whole lifestyle. Something. I have confidence in myself. Sometimes I might be looked past by critics, but as long as you believe in yourself, you can go out there and beat guys. It doesn't matter if you're 10 to 1 underdog. If you believe in yourself, that's the biggest aspect right there. I think the heart's a huge asset for me. I'll never quit in a fight. I always can go out there and fight no matter what, and fight to the end. That's something you can't really teach a fighter. They either have it or they don't. Definitely excited to be fighting again. I mean, this is what I love to do. It's sometimes when you're fighting, you're like, you want to break, but as soon as you get a month or two off, you start missing it again and want to start a training camp and getting back in there. Still think my best years are ahead of me. The main goal for me is to get the UFC belt. I've captured every other belt and every other organization I've ever fought for, and UFC is the premier organization in the world, and I fought for the title and came close. To come this close and not capture it would be kind of a disappointment. That's why I'm still traveling, training new places, trying to learn new skills, and constantly trying to find ways to get myself better.